At the other end, Canadian Olympian Logan Thompson for the Caps, top 10 of the NHL in goals against average and save percentage.
The changing of the power play when it was struggling, but also most importantly was the retrieval of loose pucks, because he has that really good skating ability to get that puck back for the guys on the power play.
There's Faksa, shorthanded shot, he scores on the rebound. Radek Faksa gives the Dallas Stars a 1-0 lead while shorthanded.
It's never a bad play. Lindell throws it over across. Faksa. Don't know if that puck changed direction or not, Boosh, but you'd like to see the goaltender make a save there and not give up a rebound like that.
Yeah, I think he had a sideline to it. I don't think it was deflected. I just think it's one of those that it hit Thompson in the chest. Okay. I think he thought he had it in his glove.
And then I like that Sordic went over there as well. And stuff happens, and you learn from it if you're the youngster. And a good save there by Casey DeSmith.
Will be representing Canada in Milan. Here comes Hintz.
Ooh,
Hintz
right
with
in
a shot, caught Thompson up high.
Right in the mask, it caught him square.
You can smell the burnt rubber of the puck. And this one just seemed to rise up on Thompson.
Brett Leeson up from the American Hockey League. There he is, number 20. But the last 3 seasons with the Anaheim Ducks. There's Sonny Milano, stopped by DeSmith.
And for the Dallas Stars, Casey DeSmith, a little miscue there. He's trying to get it to his D-man in the corner, but the Capitals do a really good job on the forecheck of taking away the passing option, and DeSmith has to get back and make the save on Milano.
Up the boards for Duham, the return for Dowd. Held up by Capobianco. Robertson comes in. Big bay by DeSmith.
Talked about the Capitals injuries. Obviously some big names and important pieces for one of the top teams in the National Hockey League out.
Millions of data points. In case Bruce was wondering. Here's Duchesne.
Always wondering. I'm always wondering.
Now Harley. Harley towards the net. Score! Knocked in by Steele. And the Stars take a 2-0 lead.
Watch Thomas Harley when he gets this puck. He picks up a little speed. Watch his feet. Look at this. Skating sideways, and the strong stick of Steele as he beats Carlson, and no chance for Logan Thompson, but the puck protection, the play, right into the blue paint, and the Stars pad their lead. Throw it to the blue paint. We talk about it often. It's going to cause some chaos there. Oh, good try. That was Leonard.
He almost surprised him.
Oh, man, he looked like he was going to dump the puck in. And
a couple minutes ago, Ryan Leonard, a little element of surprise. Looks like he's dumping it in, and DeSmith was inching towards getting to that anticipated wraparound. Oh, he had to get back. Good job by DeSmith to catch that right edge.
When they're effective, everything is funneling straight ahead, at least carry it to the top of the circle, and everybody knows it's going to get to the net.
There's Robertson after the initial shot by Capobianco. Faksa back into the Washington zone. Faksa back out, saved by Thompson. Puck loose in front. And it's cleared down into the Dallas zone, retrieved by Esa Lindell. Blackhawks and Blues coming up, and now dropping the gloves here. Just prior to the faceoff, Duham and Lyubushkin.
Yeah, remember, they came together earlier in this period.
They were sent off for roughing together early in the second. Duham so far has the advantage in this battle. Just in front of Bush.
Yeah, I got a great seat here.
And then they come back. Ovi knew it was coming because he never moved, and Bush, you never moved either until they got a little closer to you.
And Duham was out for that face-off with Ovechkin and Strome, not his usual line mates. Dowd unable to get the puck deep. Here comes Hintz, moving in on Thompson, who makes the stop. And now another one.
Turns it over, look at the D go, and all of a sudden here's Robertson, who doesn't get it to Hintz cleanly. He has to kind of reach out a little bit, but their goaltender bails him out. So if you're going to make a change like that, you got to be 110% sure. You got to hold until that puck gets in deep. You got to stay home. What a big time.
Of the New York Rangers, 407 wins apiece. Here's Strome dropping it back. Now across, saved by DeSmith on Sortif.
The Justin Sortif on this opportunity. Strome, Sortif, give and go. Didn't get a lot on that. Wanted to one-time it initially, but it got too far in front of him, and he kind of followed through and got it out.
I feel like it's his time to be the guy.
Third period underway with the Stars leading 2-0. Sandin away from Pavillier. Coming out in front of it is Pavillier.
Good play there, good power move.
Taken to the boards by Roy. Robertson keeps it alive. Now Johnston back out for Heiskanen. Here's Rantanen. The redirect stopped. Another save by Thompson.
Go back to that save he made on Hintz in the second period, and now the saves that he's made here in the third period on the penalty kill. He's given his team a chance.
Stars leading the Caps 2-0. Harley keeps it in at the line. Now Johnston down low, across looking for Rantanen, saved by Thompson on Hintz.
Again.
But two saves there on Hintz, the redirect and then the toe save on the rebound. Great stuff by Thompson.
Puck behind the Washington net. Comes to Rich Colvian. And then Roy sent it around for Sandin.
Wow.
That was back behind the play. Roy.
It looked like from up top it was an interference call. Matt Roy moves the puck and then he just hammers him to the ice. That's in slow-mo. Watch it in real speed, and I guess you make the call. Certainly looked like an interference to me, but the referee said play on.
By Jake Ottinger. Stars have won 7 of their last 8 against the Caps. Here is Robertson with a drive off the goalpost, and then Hintz was kept away from the rebound. Puck sent high by Harley.
It's pure scramble mode, and I think Nick Dowd came up with a follow-up save after this shot by Robertson. On the next opportunity, I think Nick Dowd.
Now McMichael for Washington, cutting wide on Lundqvist with a shot of the save by DeSmith.
Right in the left arm.
Here's Rich Colvian. Now Duchesne with a shot, and that's turned aside by Thompson. Now Faravari fires it around. Pavillier sending it back. Roy had trouble with it. Chased by Steele out in front. Johnston scores. Good hustle by Steele. He's played a strong game tonight. Sets up Johnston for his 24th goal of the season.
He wasn't able to connect.
Yeah, unfortunately threw a grenade to Roy and not able to handle it. And Steele had a leg up on Roy to get to that puck. And Johnson doesn't miss very often from there. No. He's one of the best at finishing from around the blue paint.
Stars will head to San Jose as they continue the 6-game trip. Capitals in Chicago on Friday. Hit stopped by Thompson. Puck through the crease.
No Protas, I think, hurt tonight.
Oh, for sure.
And this is a different opponent than what they face against Anaheim. Anaheim, a team that gives up a ton. Dallas, they wanted to be stingy. They've been stingy.
Saved by DeSmith on McMichael. And then a drive, score! Ovechkin. Career goal number 915.
Went over, gave him a little fist bump through the glass. The Dallas Stars actually had a chance to put that puck behind the net. But the Capitals forced them. The quick little play. And look at Ovechkin. Great screen in front of the net. McMichael's there. When you go to the net, you're going to draw the defender, and I think that's Harley that's in front as well. So a double screen, maybe even Rantanen in the way, but the grade 8, there's the high five to his son. Can't be pretty. It's got to be, the urgency is at its highest right now. Look out here.
Into the empty net from the far blue line. Rope Hintz makes it 4-1 Stars.
Well, we talked about it at the top of the show. Glenn Gullickson, the head coach of the Dallas Stars, told us before the game if they're going to get out of this first
win of the last 7 for Dallas. They defeat the Capitals 4-1. Sweep the season series, a 1-0 shutout on home ice.